My drug choice is weed and pills.
Okay. What kind of pills?
E-pills. I was diagnosed with PTSD, depression, anxiety.
Paranoid.
Yeah, because all that being locked up all those years.
Yes, I can
And then
imagine.
when I seen the guy get his neck cut off with a lawnmower blade.
Okay, I'm sorry. So back up. Hey, this is Ask Pharmacist Tish, and I'm here in the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
We have a pleasure of meeting Curtis Haynes. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I came down here in 2018 to be with family.
Okay.
And I'm down here since.
Okay, so you're a Floridian.
Yeah, Floridian.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so tell me about your childhood growing up.
I was got in trouble when I was 17.
Okay.
I was transporting drugs back from Jacksonville to Tennessee to
What kind of
Virginia
drugs?
Beach. E-pills and cocaine.
So why were you doing that if you had like a good childhood and everything? What did you have a good childhood first of all?
I did.
Okay.
I guess it was like my cousins was in it, so I wanted to fit in.
Oh really? So you had your mom and dad in the home?
Yeah.
Okay. So in what age did you start selling?
Probably like 14.
14?
Yeah, because I got tried as an adult at 17 years old. I did 13 years from 17 to 25.
Wow.
I got out 2018.
Really? So they tried you as an adult.
Yeah.
So how was that going through?
I had guns too. I had guns and drugs.
So you was really deep into it.
Yeah, well,
and so did your mom not know? Was your mom always there, or she was always working, or what?
I would always do things by it, but my parents wasn't at home.
Okay. I mean, you had like a whole another life. You selling drugs, you got guns, and you 14?
14.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I've been living the street life. You can't win the streets, but the streets can win you.
Right. And elaborate on that. Like, give me an example how that fits into your life.
Well, like,
have the streets beat you yet, or?
Yeah. They beat me now. Like right now, I'm losing. I'm not winning. I mean, I do have a job. But at the end of the day, I have nowhere to go.
So you are homeless, but you do have a job.
Yeah.
What kind of job you do?
Construction work.
Okay. And so what keeps you from working? I mean, from having a home, rather.
Basically drugs.
Okay. What kind of drugs?
Weed, crack.
Okay, so you have an addiction. Why do you think you have an addiction? A lot of times people try to escape their pain and the trauma. Are you trying to do that, or you started doing?
Because I had watched my dad beat on my mom for so many years.
Oh, so it was a domestic violence in the home, and that really affected you.
Yeah.
So your mom and dad was in home, but because
my dad would get mad because he wouldn't have any alcohol or no drugs.
Oh, okay.
And take it out on my mom.
So it was hereditary. So your dad was into alcohol and drugs, and so the domestic violence came if he ran out or something like that. And so it kind of was hereditary because now it kind of came on to you. Okay, so tell me about your time. So you were 17 years old in a whole prison system?
Yeah, I did 5 years fed, and I did 8 state.
Okay.
So my fed time, I was in Atlanta, USP, and I went from Atlanta to Texas, from Texas to Wyoming, from Wyoming to West Virginia.
Okay.
Throughout my 5 years, and then my state time, I did 3 years in Florida.
Okay.
Because that's where the charge originated from.
Right.
And then I did the rest of the time up in Virginia.
Okay, got you.
That way.
Yeah. So how was it being a young man?
Man.
How was it? Was it like everything the rumors say that it is, or is it worse? Is it not as bad, or what?
It is. If you don't carry yourself a certain type of way. Like if you go in prison, you're a prey to a wolf or prey to a lion.
Yeah.
Then
they're gonna devour you.
They're gonna devour you.
So how did you know to keep yourself in a right way when you're only 17 years old? You're just a child,
learning,
you know.
Looking, watching, setting back. I'm the type of person where I sit back and I observe things.
Okay.
I always weigh my options.
Okay.
So, and what I'm meaning by that is that before I go do something,
okay,
if it don't look right, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
But at this particular time, I just sat back, and a lot of older dudes, cats that was in there like 50, 60.
Yeah.
They was giving me the ropes.
Oh, really? So they were kind enough and try to look out for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Tell me what not to do and what to do.
Okay.
I did get into some fights.
Mm-hmm.
I did because I was wild. I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a gang.
Mm.
So, like that, all that played a part.
Oh, so you in a gang before the prison or after the, or in prison as well? Which one?
I was raised up as a blood.
Oh, wow.
My uncle, my dad, all my family, my cousins, they're all big time blood.
Really? So how do you know when your whole family line is in a gang? How do you find out as a young child? How do you hold up, dad is a blood? How do you find that out?
Well, I mean, the older you get, they'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
And then it's basically like wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Okay.
Of facts of life.
Okay.
The way of living of life.
Mm-hmm.
How to treat a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. You learn a lot. You can learn.
Right.
And I use prison as a university.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is that I got trades.
Okay.
I got heavy equipment operating license.
Oh, wow. So you really did the work while you were there.
Yeah.
You weren't there just pissing around, just waiting for time to pass you by.
No, man.
Well, that's excellent. What made you have that mindset to be like, I'm going to make something out of myself no matter what I'm going through at this point in my life?
Because I said I didn't want to come in. I didn't want to come out the same way I came in.
Okay, gotcha.
And one of my things that they helped me with was through my college, because I was still in college when I got in trouble.
Okay, yeah.
So I could finish my college courses and take some time off.
Okay, got you. Yeah, so it's going from the prison world to the world of of college. That's two totally different worlds and stuff like that. So
I played football up until I had a scout for the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
When what's his name? Ray Lewis.
Okay, yeah.
When Ray Lewis was in his prime, I met him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the worst thing you experienced while being on the streets? No, let me ask you this. Let me back up. So when did you realize you have to be on the streets? Like,
when my family, my mom and my sister turned their back on me.
Okay, so they were probably helping you out, supporting you, and they realized that probably just pull back some and see how that works out.
After everything I've done for them, I bent over backwards. Like when I had all this money, like if I know what I know now, I would save some of that money.
Okay, yeah.
And I used to give them thousands of dollars at a time.
And where would you get this money from?
Hustling.
Okay, wow. So when you were hustling, they were getting the benefits, and then when you were down and out, they kind of like, you need to figure it out yourself. Yeah, that's hard.
The older I got, it's like now they turned their back on me.
Yeah.
So I'm out here alone. Well, I mean, not really, but
yeah. So do you talk to them ever, or really? But you're the baby, you're the boy. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they probably just giving you tough love,
It's hard. I mean,
right.
Especially, being like my mom, we had a son-mother relationship.
Yeah, I know.
I thought couldn't be broken.
Right. I mean, it's not broken.
She let a man come in between our relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and tell me about that real quick.
Well, when I came down here, like I said, when I came down here, he was putting his hands on her.
Okay.
So I called her, and I was like, Mom, what is wrong? So she wouldn't never say it. So when she did finally say it, I said, I'm on my way down there. So I hopped on the Greyhound. I just got off work. I hopped in the shower. I had on a tank top, Nike flip flops, and Nike shorts.
Oh, you was ready.
with a Nike bag.
He was ready.
Yeah, I was ready. You don't play with moms, baby. Like
right.
Even with my sister, because like I said, I watched my mom get beat on when we was little.
Yeah.
And then my dad would throw me and my sisters in the room and lock us in the room. So, it was hard.
Right.
But, now I feel like that because I got in a fight with the guy and this mark right here, his tooth was stuck in my hand.
Oh, gosh.
So, your mouth is dirty. So I caught an infection from his mouth.
Oh, God, he was like an animal or something?
Yeah. He was nasty. One of these nasty people out here, but now we talk, but we don't talk like we used to.
Right.
So I just leave it alone. But I got a lot of stuff built up inside of me.
Right.
And I just need, I'm looking for companionship. It's hard, man. Like I don't know. As a man, I know we go through things. But some things, you go through, you put yourself through.
Right. So let me ask you this. So you work a job, which is great, but you know you still have like an issue with substance misuse. What do you need to? Do you want to stop first of all?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, like literally, do you want to stop, or you just have a hard time? Because some people out here they say, "I don't want to stop. I don't care."
See, really, I don't smoke crack every day.
Okay.
And I don't. I buy it for people out here and give it away. My drug choice is weed and pills.
Okay. What kind of pills?
E-pills.
E-pills?
Yeah.
What is e-pills?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Okay.
I like them.
Okay.
But you know, with this, like, it's I was diagnosed with PTSD, depression, anxiety. What else to say? Paranoid, I think it was.
Paranoid.
Yeah, because all that being locked up all those years.
Yes.
Took a toll on me.
Right. I can imagine.
When I seen the guy get his neck cut off with a lawnmower blade.
Okay, I'm sorry. So back up. So what was that? Let's just not gloss through that.
I'm sorry. So during my time in prison.
Yes.
How
old were you at this time?
This time I was 19.
I mean, because you're a young man.
Yeah,
so that's traumatic.
19,
How old are you now?
39.
Okay, you look very young. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm 39. I just turned 39 in April.
Okay.
But I was on the phone.
Okay.
I back up to prison. We was in prison.
Okay.
And I was on the phone talking to my mom.
Okay.
And there's another side. There's another phone that was right here. There was another phone that was right beside me. So the guy that was on the phone, he comes up behind him and takes a lawnmower blade out of his sweatpants. And cut him across his neck.
Oh my gosh.
So my blood started squirting out like a water fountain. So I didn't know what to do. Like I hung up the phone. I said, "Mom, I gotta go by."
Right.
And ran in the cell and hung up the phone. I was traumatized.
Right.
Like, I had never seen nothing like it.
Right.
Then I never seen homosexuals. Or in the shower with another man.
And you're 19 years old. 17.
Yeah.
18,
19. Yeah.
Yeah, just seen all of this.
All of this.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot.
Well, how did you get them to keep them off of you?
I mean, they respected me.
Okay.
I set the tone first and foremost. If you mess with me, I'm gonna stab you, and we're gonna fight.
Right. I mean, because you were so young, you know, so a lot of times they can just swoop in, you know.
I always carried a ice picker.
Got you.
And I will use it.
Right. He said, I will use it.
I will use it.
Well, like we talked about before, you know, we talked about the program I want to do. And I can see it really helping, you know, because you just need a home. You have the job.
Yeah, I have a job.
So you're used to being someplace on time.
Yeah.
You just need a steady home to kind of get that addiction, talk to somebody, and get that addiction on the way. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to share, sweetheart?
I'm on probation as well. For now.
For how long you have to be on probation for?
Till November. On some things for right now. So, you know, I'm just looking to change.